The Good Sleep Project. Read by
Adam Boggs,
Jerry Schlapak,
Erin Gale's daughter,
Randy Morrison,
Rory Manning,
Tiana Bess,
Andrea Zenz,
Bruce Lipsky,
Ontario C. Jackson, and
Olivia Biskupska.
this is a Miseducated Films production.
A man and his daughter are standing in front of a cage of mice. One of the mothers had little mouse pups, and they've started to show their color. The owner decides that it's time to see if they're male or female.
This is a pretty good litter, sweetheart. So many to choose from. Let's see how many boys and girls we have.
The man carefully picks up each mouse, one by one, and lifts their tails to check their gender, as the girl decides on which one to pick as a pet. He was hoping for more boys than girls. The boys were more expandable.
2 boys and 2 girls. All right, go ahead and pick one, Jana.
I like that one.
She was pointing at a cream-colored mouse pup that looks identical to its mother. She had chosen a girl.
That one's a girl. How about a boy?
Boys stink.
I like the way you think. That's my girl.
Plus, I already have Bubba.
That's why you should get another male. A male and female living together will make more babies, right? And then there'll be too many.
But you have so many of them already. You're just gonna give them to Fluffy anyway. Come on, let me have her, please.
Okay, but you'll need to keep her separate from Bubba. Deal?
Yay!
Yay! All right, sounds like a deal.
Jenna studies the mice a little more and is drawn to a white one with black and brown patches.
I think I want that one instead.
That one's a boy right there. But why did you change your mind?
Because he's prettier.
Pretty boys? You shouldn't care about those kind of things. He looks undersized, too. How about we pick a boy from the pet store? They're bigger there.
No, because then he'll be fat and lazy like Bubba.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna name him Fancy.
Why'd you pick that name?
Because he looks fancy.
Well, that makes sense. Okay, go get the cage ready while I feed Fluffy.
Can I watch you feed Fluffy?
I don't know, honey. It makes you sad sometimes.
I'm not a baby anymore, Dad. I won't get upset. We take good care of them while they're here, but that's what they're for. Fluffy has to eat too.
And she can't eat lettuce.
See? I'm okay. I understand how the food chain works.
But we can still have compassion. Okay, let's see how it goes. We'll need one of the bigger ones, though. It's been a while. Go get Fancy's cage ready. Remember to have them eat in the empty cage first.
It's cleaned up already.
As the humans continue talking, the mice are in the cage, having a conversation of their own.
sounds like one of us is going to the good sleep.
Mama, who's Fluffy?
Fluffy takes us to the good sleep.
What's the good sleep, Mama?
It's when we go into a deep sleep and then wake up in another world, a much better place.
What could be better than here? We have food and water. What else do we need?
Freedom, Patches.
Freedom?
Freedom means no cage, where anything is possible. All you have to do is think about what you want, and it will appear. Your imagination is the only thing you'll need.
Wow.
Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? But you can't get there in this body. You can only get there in your dreams.
I think I've seen it in my dreams before. I was running and running and running until I started flying.
That's what everyone says, so it must be true. And it's only for a few seconds, right?
Yeah. How'd you know?
It's because of our bodies, little Patches. It doesn't sleep for long.
Why?
Because some things just are the way they are.
That's no fair.
In the good sleep, you never have to wake up here again. You get to live in freedom forever.
I want to go there now.
In time, my dear. You have to wait until you're chosen. I've never seen anyone go to the good sleep by themselves. You can't get there alone.
You can't?
No, baby. The only way to the good sleep is to be picked by the good man. He's the only way to Fluffy, and Fluffy is the only way to freedom.
I want to go. How can I make him pick me?
He has to choose you, but it's not your time yet. Don't worry. Everyone goes to the good sleep one day.
Aw, okay.
Besides, I'm pretty sure the girl pointed at you, so you're going to another place for now. You're going to live with Bubba.
Who's Bubba?
Bubba is your father. He only comes around sometimes. We don't see him much. He stays in a room with the human girl, and that's where you'll go.
I will?
Yep. You'll even have a new name, Fancy.
Fancy? My name's Patches.
That's what the girl said she's going to call you.
Why can't she call me Patches like everyone else?
Because we're not in freedom. They own us until we reach the good sleep. She's very nice from what Bubba has told me. You'll have all kinds of fun and eat sweet treats. Fancy is such a pretty name, too.
I like Patches better.
I know it's because you're used to it. I don't even remember the name my mother gave me. It's been Buttercup forever. The good man gave me that name.
Before Fancy could get out another question, the lid on the cage opens and the man picks up Buttercup with his hands.
I think we'll take this one. She's getting up there in age now.
Buttercup?
Yeah, it's time. Her litters are getting smaller. Grab Fancy and remember to use both hands.
Finally, I'm going to freedom.
I want to go to freedom too.
In time, my dear. We all go in time. Tell Bubba that I'm going to the good sleep, to freedom.
The man holds Buttercup in his hands as they all go to a room that has another cage. She's so happy to go that she can't sit still.
Can I say goodbye to Buttercup?
Honey, maybe you shouldn't watch. Do you want to go help Mommy?
No, I'm okay. I just want to say goodbye to her. What's wrong with that?
They're not those kind of pets, remember? They have a different purpose. Food for Fluffy.
We can still have compassion, remember?
Are you really using my own words against me?
Well, if you used frozen mice, it wouldn't be so bad. They wouldn't even have a name. There would be no attachment.
Fluffy prefers live food, remember? How about you just not keep any more pet mice? We'll stick with dogs for you.
Okay. I just wanted to say goodbye. I'm not a monster like some people.
Is that what you think I am? Well, Fancy's going in too.
Dad!
I'm just joking. Maybe.
As they moved closer to the cage, Fancy looked inside. What he saw was something he hadn't seen before. It was a tail with eyes, and it made a rattling sound. This is the first snake they'd ever seen.
Yes, the smell is getting stronger. Fluffy, freedom is near.
Mama, what's that?
I think that's Fluffy.
It looks scary.
I'm not afraid at all. This is the way to freedom.
The man puts Buttercup in the cage with Fluffy as Fancy looks on, safely cuddled, in the girl's hands. He's happy that his mother gets to go to freedom and wants to see how it happens. As Buttercup is in the cage with Fluffy, she's more curious than afraid.
Welcome, little one. Welcome.
Are you taking me to the good sleep?
Yes, good sleep. Freedom is here.
This looks a lot like home.
Come now. Your freedom.
awaits you. I'm ready.
Ouch! That hurts!
Fluffy strikes her on the back with so much force that Buttercup is launched into the air before falling back to the ground. She began to panic and run around the cage.
Make it stop! Make it stop!
That's it. You'll sleep soon. Don't worry. The pain will pass.
After a few minutes, she stops running and her breathing slows down. The poison is setting in.
I can see it now. Finally. Freedom. Freedom. Rest now. Rest.
Buttercup stops breathing and lies still as Fluffy begins to swallow her.
Come on, Fancy. This part takes forever.